My name is Arthur van Benthem. I am an energy and environmental economist. I'm also the co-director of the Wharton Climate Center. So my colleagues and I were interested in exhaust standards for new vehicles. So these standards regulate the local air pollution from new cars. We were interested in finding out how much cleaner new vehicles have become since the standards started in the 1960s. Surprisingly little was known about these standards. The US Environmental Protection Agency had told us that they have relatively limited information about how they had performed. So for this research, we had to go on a major data hunt. I collected pretty much every single new vehicle emissions inspection that was performed between the 1960s and today, essentially. We collected literally hundreds of millions of smoke check inspections for used vehicles, tens of millions of roadside remote sensing inspections. So, you may think I'm sitting here in deep thought and writing mathematical formulas every day, but in reality, I spent a lot of time chasing government agencies. As a surprise to me, new cars are incredibly clean today compared to the 1960s. So an average new vehicle today emits about 200 times less than an average new vehicle in the 1960s. So the government policy has been quite effective. Now, the other thing that we found is that once a car is on the road, it gets much dirtier as it ages. So especially when it reaches 15 to 20 years of age. Those super polluters are responsible for a huge share of emissions in the US fleet. We need to supplement these standards with other incentives to try to remove some of those super polluters from the roads. I received funding from analytics of Wharton and the Wharton ESG initiative to hire research assistants to help me with data gathering, processing, running statistical analysis, and that's been instrumental for me to make progress on these massive projects.